I'm Steve Wohlenhaus, and this week on Anatomy of Success, to be intellectual is great, but 8 things make smart people annoying. Let's get started. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus, and this is Anatomy of Success. Glad you joined us. Feel free to join us at aos.academy. That's our new platform we're so proud of, with all sorts of remarkable tools that I'm confident you can benefit from. You can connect with us on social media. All the appropriate links are there. And find my company page, weatherology.com. Grab the free Weatherology mobile app. You know, most people value intelligence, success, wisdom, academic accomplishments. For many people, academia becomes the ultimate aphrodisiac for establishing a reputation as an elite thinker who possesses superior intellect. It also becomes a place where people pursue degrees and academic credentials required for top leadership positions. In a study involving university professors, 92% said they were much smarter than their colleagues. The problem, as people become smarter, they often lack common sense, rational thought, and the ability to critically analyze viewpoints that deviate from their own. Don't take my word for it. At Yale University, they have studied this subject extensively. Shane Frederick conducted extensive research that showed intelligence and rational thought aren't necessarily synonymous. In one study, Shane asked a simple question. A bat and ball cost $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? The correct answer, 5 cents. Intellectuals are prone to make silly mistakes, though, and operate with overconfidence that often creates tunnel vision and errors in judgment. I have often maintained there's a reason why academics stay comfortably situated in their academic cocoons and seldom venture off into the real world and apply all that wisdom to doing remarkable things. Maybe it's because dreaming up theories and great ideas seems impressive, until you appreciate few of these ideas ever materialize into anything substantive. Maybe a movement, but seldom something that makes a lasting impact. Most college campuses have become echo chambers in political activism. Guess where many of these people end up after graduation? At your place of employment, the media, or in politics, interjecting their political ideas into work environments that should embrace diversity of thought, not conformity. Psychologists at Madison University in Toronto conducted similar studies and determined intellectuals shout out the wrong answer because they lack critical problem-solving skills. This might explain why people dreaming up great ideas to change the complexion of our country aren't qualified to run it properly. So popularity contests in politics have become synonymous. The so-called intellectual elites are often blinded by overconfidence bias that makes them certain they have the right answers, and they never hesitate to share their brilliance. The problem, it's often wrong. The most frightening part is that these people are often filled with pride, quick to criticize, arrogant, and lack humility, which prevents them from recognizing impaired judgment. So, why are intellectuals often bad choices for leadership positions, which is the point of this conversation? Well, to be intellectual is great, but 8 things make smart people annoying and ineffective in leadership positions. Number 1, overconfidence. Many people trained in the tradition of rewards and punishment develop overconfidence in their ability. They grow accustomed to constant accolades from teachers that reward good grades and offer endless praise. The problem, you get the impression life always works in your favor. The result, adversity challenges these people and they have a hard time dealing with difficulties. Demanding. It's easy for smart people to become perfectionists with high expectations and little patience for anyone they believe is fallible. Because academic success was relatively easy for them, they assume everyone should comprehend their expectations and expedite results. The problem is that people may be struggling and need support. The result, smart people push them harder because they think they're just being lazy. Uncompromising. Smart people really struggle with the possibility they may be wrong. Watch the evening propaganda long enough, and you will see a steady stream of elites pontificating about their absolute truth. For smart people, admitting they're wrong is the equivalent of a death sentence. Horrible emotional intellect. Although incredibly smart with great IQs, some smart people often fail when it comes to emotional intelligence. When smart people suffer from low EQ, they judge everyone based on achievements and fuzzy feelings get in the way. Top performers have high IQs and high EQs. Fixed mindset. Many incredibly smart people have fixed mindsets. Obstacles seem like failure, and the thought of losing is comparable to death. When they encounter an impasse, they often give up. The idea of failing is too embarrassing, and quitting seems like a better option. Lack of tenacity. When people do well in school, they often adopt an attitude that life is easy and hard work implies that they must be struggling. Smart people often get frustrated and embarrassed with why they don't have the answer to something. The conclusion? They got to be flawed, which is unacceptable in their opinion. The result? They often give up too easily on the hard work required for entrepreneurial success, and they resent people that are successful, that are entrepreneurial. Watch the academics bloviate on the evening news. They can't stand the top 1% because they don't understand why they couldn't do what's required to reach that plateau in life. After all, they're so brilliant and so well educated. Juggling. Smart people often struggle with patience, and they like to get things done. As a result, they are prone to multitasking, which research clearly demonstrates is a horrible idea. Multitasking impacts productivity. People that focus on one thing at a time achieve greater success than people that assume juggling multi-things is a much more efficient and prudent way to expedite success. Closed off to criticism. Ever tried giving a smart person critical feedback? Good luck. Many smart people think they have all the answers and get offended by ordinary people that have the audacity to question their brilliance. As a result, these people often struggle in relationships personally and professionally. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. This has been Anatomy of Success. Glad you joined us this week. Hope this benefits you in some way. There's more details at aos.academy that I think we can dive into together that can be highly advantageous for your personal journey. These podcasts are simple episodes on relevant things in life that we can talk about in an effort to make improvements personally, professionally. But what we provide at aos.academy is a far more deeper dive into some really relevant material that I think you can get some tremendous benefit from. Until next week, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.